Hi, this is Jennifer Kemnitz with Parables for Living. In this week's story from Matthew 9, there's kind of a fun logic that plays through it that I was really drawn to. First, Jesus tells Matthew to follow him, and what does Matthew do? He follows him. Then Jesus sits down to eat dinner, and a bunch of other people sit down to eat with him, and they just happen to be tax collectors and sinners. This, of course, the Pharisees find to be a travesty. And Jesus puts them in their place. He says, you don't go to a doctor when you feel good, you go when you feel sick. Well, I can't argue with him there. Then Jesus tells them to go away and think about something. I desire mercy, not sacrifice. I tried to think about that a little bit, and I'm not sure I completely understand it. I don't know about you, but sometimes I try to bargain with God, and it usually involves some kind of sacrifice. Usually it's giving up something I want or doing something I don't want to do. So if I don't eat this piece of cheesecake, I'll win the lottery. Or if I go to work when I don't feel good, God will give me a raise. Unfortunately, I don't think God's love really works this way. He doesn't want my sacrifices, petty or significant. On the other hand, to show mercy is to show unconditional love. And that's what Jesus was all about. So, if that's the difference between mercy and sacrifice, how do we deal with the fact that Jesus sacrifices himself for us? Well, maybe we can think about it more as an act of mercy. He doesn't do it for himself or to win God's favor. He already has that. He sacrifices himself completely for us. And that's pretty merciful. What about you? Are there times when you've shown mercy? Can you think of times when you've tried to sacrifice something? Did you expect to get something in return? How do you define mercy and sacrifice? How do you find them to be different? At the end, Jesus says, I come to call not on the righteous, but on sinners. Which group do you think you fall into? I mean, isn't it good to be righteous? On the other hand, aren't we all sinners? I'd love to hear your questions and comments. And we'll see you again next time on Parables for Living.